see. That's on. Tweeted. And we're back? Yeah, I think we're back. We are probably back. Alright. It is... All I did was take a lunch break, so we're right where we were when last I left off. It is still February 26th. Now it is 2:15 p.m. And we spent the morning working on just face shapes and falling and just animation polish kind of stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what the characters look like, say when they're idle or when they're moving around, how much animation I want on them, how extreme I want to take this. The answer is going to be not super extreme. It's looking like pretty much everything is going to be procedurally animated, but we'll see. I've literally touched nothing, so all my windows should be exactly where they were when I left, which looks like they are, and now I just gotta remember what I was doing when last we left off. Let's see here. So, she's got a nice little bounce to her. Maybe she should maintain that face actually throughout the entirety of the push. Yeah, I feel like she should. Let's try that and see what that looks like. Oops. Alt F1. So right now I'm blending it off again. What if we do away with this? I know I'm rolling back what I was doing earlier, I don't care. Try a different direction. Maybe the problem is she wasn't holding it long enough. Hey Penguin, what's up? Oh hey shit, Mitchell, what's up dude? Rory, am I supposed to announce this in some way? Do I not announce the stream? And Yerk's group. Good, we got the usual cast of characters. Look at my people. Yeah, you know, this entire time I think what I really need to do is just hold it longer. Okay. Sounds good, Mitchell. Thanks for chilling. So, let's see here. I'm trying to remember where we were when last I left off. The death animation. That's not so bad. Why was I was really hating that? Oh, I was thinking it would be cool if she, like, looked at you. Nah, I need to do something. Like, it's not enough to bounce. Okay, what you need is... She needs to fall over and go, ah! So I need should be the extremities that kind of freak out. Okay, so now she scrunches up. What if instead of that, it was like, what if we did the opposite of what we're doing? Like, you're already thinking about it, Mitchell. That's good. Oh, well, Krasia, don't leave Chris Light's stream. Now I feel bad. The world is wide enough for the both of us. Nor do I lost my mind long ago. Honestly, I always have some kind of background noise. Usually, like right now I don't while I'm streaming. Which is probably why I'm gonna get bored with streaming, is, like, it's hard to work a full day. I did get sick of music, so it depends on what I'm doing. Sometimes I listen to podcasts if it's something mindless, like if I'm just picking an animation, like a cinematic animation all day, it's kind of really mindless and tedious, so I tend to listen to podcasts. Because you just get, like, I get bored with music after a while. There's only so much music. Eventually, like, I spend maybe half the time I'm working, I listen to music. That's fair, Krasia. What am I doing here? Yeah, okay. doesn't look like they just did that. So next up, let's try to get some animation into those extremities. So right now I'm just exporting the body. Let's also export falling for the petals. Screw it, while we're here, why not do more than that? Let's add the master rig, I guess. Wait, what was the problem? Shit. Just a dummy constraint. Hey Pete, what's up, man? Do you think you'll try and show this off at PAX East? Shit, I don't know, man. That's an eternity from now. Sure, Akrasia. What do you need me to give you for that? I mean, they're pretty basic models. They're just like mostly cubish. Like, I'm not quite sure what the models would give you. Because it's not like 3D printing, right? Sure. And unfortunately, it's not like there's textures. They're just kind of like, they just kind of exist. Yeah. Remind me at the end of the stream, Akrasia. Or ping me, here's a better idea. Actually do ping me on the Kind channel on Discord. And I'll check that out later. And we'll talk about what you need and how to get you that, because that seems cool. I see, interesting. Cool. Yeah, man. Sure. Sweet. There might be a bit of work involved because the models aren't all together. Like the FBXs are kind of all over the place. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Ping me on the Chili Dogs Discord. Or the Poltergeist? Alright, yay. Chili Dogs, my buddy Chris Slate, that's his server. He has a Discord and he made a channel for Kind for me. So I'll just piggyback off that because I'm way too lazy to figure that shit out. Plus he can, like, we talk each week and stuff, so it's really easy for him to harass me and be like, yo, you need to be here doing the thing. Sure, yeah. Actually closed Discord. Let me reopen it. Also, are you in the, what do you call it? The Anim State Discord? Pete? You belong there. Here. Yeah, here's how behind the times we are. Somebody just posted in the streaming thing, hey, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but Microsoft just came out with a new streaming site called Mixer. It's small right now. We're real up to date, up in our shit, guys. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty new to Discord too. I'm new to life. Here, this is the Anim State Discord, which you should be in Peepacat. And this is the Chili Dogs Discord. Specifically the Kind channel. Anim State is a group of... It's run by Mike Jungbluth. He's the animation director over at BioWare Edmonton. He's also the guy that runs the Animation Bootcamp at GDC. He's been trying to spin up... There's kind of a long-term plan here, but he's been trying to spin up like a conference, an online conference that's sort of similar to GDC, but just for animators. He also... Like, there's... Anim State's just kind of a community. It's got like a Discord. There's a podcast. I contribute to it. I'm posting shit all the time for me anyway, so I just add it to the Anim State stuff too. It's a group of professional animators, and yeah, that's what Anim State is. I don't know what it is. What is anything? What is a community? I don't know, man. It's the fucking new era. It's the new world. Yeah, of course, Acrasia. Invite everybody. Anim State is open to everybody. The mods are like animators from different places, but sweet. Okay. Yeah, of course, Freelancer. You guys can all join. Like, these are open Discords. I encourage you to join. You do not have to ask. Please, God, join. It, especially the Anim State one's important, because, like, if we have a Discord and there's, like, 500 people in it, then it's easier for us to convince, like, Autodesk, our sponsors, to take us seriously. And then, ideally, if we ever do start this conference, which we kind of already have started, it would be nice to have sponsors so that, you know, we can, like, fly speakers around and shit. That's their kind of long-term goal. So please, God, yeah, join the Anim State Discord. And Chili Dogs, that Discord is just, like, I don't think there's an end goal there. They're just fun. And they made a channel for me, so that's where I be. That's where you will be too, if you decide to join. Alright, what was I doing now? I swear to God, why is my cursor like this? Oh shit, are we frozen? What are we doing? Oh. Alright. There should be one falling animation. There should not be two falling animations. They share a rig, god damn it. What is the point of having two? Let's oh god. I'm gonna have to merge these two rigs on the source side so that I can export them properly. This is a workflow problem. Alright, and what are we doing here? So this is our locomotion states. This needs to always run, always. This is the thing that... So, I had to change it at one point. The base of the rig is the flat. Sorry, the base of the skeleton for all of the appendages is the flat part, the part that interacts with the ground. And the other bone is attached to the body. And that just needs to be at the top level. Within my states. We're going to call this locomotion states. I'm going to start nesting this. So let's add a new state machine. This will actually be called states. You don't like that, of course. This we're renaming locomotion. Why are you being difficult? Locomotion. You will submit. You'll be all, or just states. Add a state. Locomotion. Within that, y'all are gonna move down there. Okay, so nothing should have changed yet. Now, let's add a state called flail. Now, should I do this? What should I call you? Hey, Giovanni Zapata, what's up, dude? Later, Mitchell. Just call it falling. Let's just start with this, make sure it works. So, do not loop. How am I going to get here? Transition back to locomotion. Time remaining. This is temporary, but when your time remaining is less than or equal to 0.1, go back. What is going to drive? How many of these am I going to want? I don't know. Working on, Rory, today we're working on animation stuff for the player, for the various little robots. Like blend shapes and what happens when they fall and their faces and stuff. This is the fun part. This is the good shit. I want them to wiggle when they fall. I'm probably going to want them to play an animation. Ooh. Largely, I don't want them to play animations. So much of this has to be procedural. Yeah. Also, when you fall, I want the limbs to lag behind upwards, and upwards can be different. Depending on which side of the mesh you're on. Set a rule, all animations on these should be additive. It's going to be moments like when the symbol crashes against you and it has a little additive motion there, maybe. But for the most part, the motion should be procedural. Oh shit, hey Jessica. What is up? Yeah, well, I don't want to say it's procedural, it's parameter driven animation. Just because I take the mesh and I turn it. So basically all the animation in the game so far is handled based on parameters. I'm not saying that's the best way, it's just the way I happen to do it. So like when you bounce, when you... Oh, actually she's not bouncing. I lost my follow through. Oh, something's wrong with the body anim tree. With... This is not playing. You claim that you are, but you're not. I call bullshit. See? We're... Oh shit, I should've... Wait, that's not how things work, you idiot. Okay, right here. We're in the follow through pulse state. That's fine. Negative y, correct. Negative 10, that should be applied to the bone skinned. You should be moving 10 units. 10 seems small, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe it just needs to be a bigger number. Let's check this. So if I go to the appendages and I go to my spreadsheet and I go to the piano pedals, when let's just make this something ludicrous. I don't need to do that. That should be very obvious. See how the arms are moving to the side, but she isn't? Like you're seeing the arms are doing a lot of springing. Right there, that's springing, and she isn't. That's fucked. It's incorrect. Wherefore art thou so incorrect? Here's a fun thing I did at some point. Apparently I said... Yeah, I'm not gonna ask why I did that. We're just gonna pretend that didn't fucking happen. No, it's not physics. It's just driving towards a position. It enters a state, the pulse amount state, and it immediately exits it, and the transitions are just set up on a curve. So rather than having a linear blend from one state to another, I have it on a, like, either a quadratic curve, depending on what I'm doing. So I'm just moving, I'm literally moving from one pose to another pose and back again with a curve. It's, I guess, technically animation. Though it's not animation. This state, it's entering it, it's blending on fully. Why the fuck? Potential weird shit that could have happened. Let's go with, show me your model. Because it's weird that the arms are moving and the body isn't. Which makes me think... I mean, there have been a couple crashes. Maybe at some point I lost that this is supposed to be skinned. Show me body skinned. When I move this, this should move the character. Ha! That don't look right. Now do it. That's incorrect. Whee. Mystery solved. Okay. So... I'm just gonna fix that real quick. That'll be quick as hell. That's from what we did this morning. Piano. Take Rue's face. Export skin weights to a file. Oh shit. Q3 royalty report. That's not what we need. It's a sad thing. Go with... player... bodies... weights... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're not the one that's wrong. You're the one that's wrong. Try again. Weights, okay. What's your... Okay. Yeah, so you shouldn't be weighted to the body. You should be weighted to body skinned. Know your role. Done. Import weights. Save. Export skeletal mesh. I believe the kids would say that you need to stay in your lane. Now. Piano bass. File. Export all. Piano bass. I'm not entirely sure that's going to fix the problem. But hopefully it will. Might be more than one problem at stake here. Oh no, that fixed it. Okay, that's too ludicrous. We need to go back and fix that. Alright, so when you rotate, your body bounce should be... Let's go back to -10. There we go. I think if your body bounce is 0, we should skip that last bit. So she doesn't just hold that face forever. Though that's kind of cute. Maybe we'll leave it for now. It's starting to grow on me. I don't hate it so much anymore. I don't know why. Oh, she's cute. She's getting there. Alright, when you die. Ah! God. Ah! Oh no! Better. Okay. Let me get the wiggle in for the feet. She'll get there. We are gonna get all 3 of these done tonight, because we have to, because I can't take forever on this task. So, I'm already being a little ridiculous here. Okay, so, right, now we've got the body in, we've got the wiggle in for when you die. I want the little feet to wiggle and the arms to wiggle and shit too. So, how are we gonna do that? That's where we're thinking. When you're moving, adjust the piano stand to the ground. This is the thing that has the feet kind of like spring off the ground a bit in the direction you're going. Other than that, it's not doing anything. This is planting the feet for the various characters. If this happens to be an appendage with feet, this anim tree runs on all the appendages. And this, it's just flare. Okay. This is for the stand bones to adjust to the ground. Oh, this is locomotion. Yeah. Let's not call this falling, let's call this animotive override. Let's make an enum. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but it's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make an enum. If I remember where it is. Come on. Don't make me look stupid. There we go. Alright, the enum is gonna be... appendage anim override. Start with none and falling. Alright. If we're gonna make a variable that is anim override. Oh, I can't. I swear to God, sometimes I see something spelled and I can't. Why does it look wrong to me? Oh, good. And you didn't save it, that's fine. Override. What's your deal? Is this thing already called that? I can't have a fuck. Now I'm gonna call you anim. Current anim override. Sure. I'll be of type anim. Appendage anim override. Get if this is not equal to none. Transition. We're gonna do this because if you just start making a like, if I make one state for falling and then something else happens, I make another state for that, eventually you end up with like a billion goddamn states. Whereas I know I want, it's just from experience, I know I'm gonna want to slap up, there's just gonna be animations that never play at the same time. There's just like, play this real quick. So yeah, anyway. We'll probably put this here too. We'll do a blend by. It has to be blend by because there isn't like a good switch. Blend by. Appendage anim override. Default pose. For now we'll use falling. There has to be a default there in case you accidentally end up in this state. And that ends up being set to none. You need a way to exit this state, otherwise you could get trapped here. And then we're gonna go with get relevant time remaining. Get relevant anim time remaining. And this is gonna say any animations in that state. If it's finished, basically transition back to locomotion. Okay, so now we have this anim override set up. Now we're gonna create a function called override. Play override animation. This function compile. This function's gonna take an override. I'm gonna call it input anim override. Set the current anim override to that. We're going to say, forgot a step back here. When, okay, you transition to this state, you transition out, but nothing sets anim override back to, what is before. When we start this transition, we're gonna execute an event called, anim override playing. That'll happen right when we start. If we compile, there's now an event we can call anim override playing. So this event will trigger whenever that state changes. When that happens, we set the current anim override to none. Okay, so now something just has to go to the tree and say play override animation. Now we just have to call that. So, on the player pawn, when you die, here, this is the body anim tree. Give me a for loop for all the sockets, which is, there's 6 of them. Socket. Scale mesh array. Actually, it's probably better to just say for each of these. For each of these. In get anim instance, cast it. It's the anim. It's the appendage anim blueprint. Call anim play override animation. Falling. saw something else when I was in there. What is appendage type? Oh, no, we're not gonna worry about that. Never mind. Okay. Save. Okay, moment of truth. Do her feet wiggle? Oh, we can't tell. It looked like they did, though. Here. Wah! There they are. Do you see that? Foot wiggling. It happened. Alright. Good. Excellent. More to come. Let's also go with... Okay, so the anim override. So this is for if they're petals. I need to have one animation for everything. Ah. Oh, this is hokey. I have an idea. Oh god, this is so hokey. I have an idea. Alright, so let's just go with... This is not a forever thing. So, get the master rig falling. Let's just blend by bone. Yes. It's wasteful. Blend. How about filter bone? No. Bone. Layered blend per bone. Good. Play this here for just the dumb petals, which are which thing do you use? Show me petals. I have a lot of cleanup to do here. For one thing, nothing uses ring open anymore. Nothing uses a couple of these. I don't think these are used at all. Can I just... Yeah, call bullshit on that. Alright. Yeah, there's some cleanup that's gonna happen at some point. Dreading that day. Stand left. Far. Copy. Okay. There. That'll do for now. I'm gonna have to fix my source side issues. I should start writing notes. Maybe I'll make a Trello that I'll ignore forever. Okay. I'll merge following anims into one anim. This is gonna get very long. I'm gonna start writing down all the ways I should probably be cleaning shit up. Acacia, stop calling this code. You're freaking me out, man. Alright. there's more flailing than there was before. That's why I'm laughing. Alright, I actually don't like that the extremity... I don't know why Jess is here. We're honored with her presence. I was hoping to just not make a big deal out of it. so that she does it again. I creep on your streams a lot. Not you so much, Jess. For some reason I think it's because of when you stream versus when I'm usually working on this late at night Eastern time. Yeah. Got a little streaming community. See, you scared her away, Ray March. That's what happens. I thought I was gonna make a friend today, man. I was going on too strong. Merge. Yes. I'm using Blueprint Arcane Water. May God have mercy on our souls. So I think what I want to have happen... I actually don't like that there's too much... how do I put it? So the pedal animation was underneath the extremity. So we're getting too much motion on the pedals. It looks broken. I need to fix that. Here's how we're going to fix it. Rather than doing a layered blend, we're going to blend by... appendage. What was that other enum? Appendage type. It's going to be a default, which is this, and then there's going to be an override for piano pedals. Bam. Which means we need to set this. Don't ask me how we're going to do that yet. I'm thinking on that. Appendage. Okay. So... let's set it directly from the pawn on instantiation. That should never change. That makes the most sense. Pawn. Event graph. When you first build the pawn, get all the information from the spreadsheet. Create the socket skeletal meshes. Set up body art. Where do you set... oh, there's actually a function called, right? Yeah, and it's socket by socket type. What you do is... okay, you're told what the appendage type is right here. And based on that, you go into the table and you say, alright, this is the type. Piano pedals, accordion back, whatever. We add that information to an array, we set a skeletal mesh, blah blah blah. We create material instances based on it. So... after I set your skeletal mesh, on your skeletal mesh component, get the anim instance, cast it to the appendage anim BP, set the appendage type. So now the animation blueprint knows what type of skeletal mesh it's messing with. Oh wait, what? Oh, no, no it doesn't. Wait, so what are you giving it? Appendage type enum. Oh god damn it. Appendage type. I don't know why it let me do that. Whatever. That wouldn't have worked before. Okay. Layer. Bam. Have I thought about getting a boom stand for my mic? Am I too quiet? What problem are we trying to solve here? I'm wondering how someone feels if he goes from C++ or C# to Blueprint. I don't know anybody that goes in that direction. People generally always go lower and lower level as time goes on. I mean, that's not true. I know a lot of programmers that do a lot of stuff in Blueprint now. Actually, yeah. But I mean, they mostly do that because they know designers need to interact with what they're making. Also, it's a chance to show off to designers and, like, be like, yo, you have no idea. Because the programmers actually know what's going on under the hood with a lot of these nodes. Whenever you type, it's very loud. I'm sorry. I have a sweet mechanical keyboard. I love it. I have no idea what monogame or NES are. Arcane water. I have no idea. About what? Oh, what's going on under the hood? I have some ideas. I go to the bar, I hear the words. I hear the gripes. It's hard to know how much to believe, though, because the reality is no programmer likes code written by any other programmer. So when your steady state is, like, bitching about other people's code, it's difficult to know, like, is this an actual problem, or I don't know. There's no gradient there. Also, I pretty much only talk to programmers at bars. I don't think programmers hate other programmers. Programmers hate other programmers' code because they usually have to work with it, and they didn't write it, and it's not how they would do it. I don't know. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's a framework from XNA. Oh, it just like hit a nerve. I remember when they discontinued XNA. We were right in the middle of development on a project too. Totally fucked us. The whole team fell apart. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. It was whatever. It was like my first time trying to go indie. Like a decade ago. No, like 7 years ago. Whenever they canceled XNA. Yeah. Do I play music? Not many people, it just so happens people rarely ask that. But it was asked earlier today, Tardy Gravy. Yeah, sometimes. It depends what I'm doing. I usually need some kind of noise. I don't need it when I'm doing this, because it actually, like, hearing stuff makes it harder for me to talk. But when I'm not streaming, which is, you know, like most of the time, I'm listening to music or podcasts or something. YouTube videos, Twitch streamers, whatever I can. I hate silence when I'm working. I find it very difficult to focus for some reason. Ouch, Nordal. I mean, this just goes back into, like, collaborating with people on something is hard. It just is. Okay. What are we doing? Appendage. This should work, right? I mean, I lost my train of thought here, but I'm pretty sure I set everything up. Yeah. So, let me verify real quick. Instead of playing filtering per bone, we're selecting an animation based on the appendage type. which will be set. Okay. Probably want that in the future too. There's a million ways I can use that to clean up the tree immediately. Alright, let's look at this. Ah! Well, this is a good day, guys. I really like this day. How do I feel about that? That just kind of looks like it's a little impatient. She like taps her little foot. Looks like she's trying to take a shit. She holds that face too long. I mean, it works for when she's got some follow through, but it doesn't work if she doesn't. No. Okay, I know how to fix that too. So what we're gonna do is in the body anim tree, which we do not have open. Skip the follow through pulse in the instance where, ooh, I already have set it up. Oh, why aren't you taking that path? You should. If this and that or that. Oh, what's your deal? Later, Akrasia. Cool, Arcane. Let's watch it happen. Body anim tree. You should not go through this node. You should go through these nodes. You see it going through these nodes? Why? Why are you hitting that? You should go 1, 2, 3, bam, right back to idle. But you don't. You go through this instead. You son of a bitch. I hit that wrong. God damn it. Close enough. So what is the value? This is 0. This is literally equal to 0. That should have been true. Are things getting set in the wrong order? Priority is 0. You should take precedent over this because your priority is 1. What the fuck? Also, why are you executing already? In another... What a twist. You shouldn't happen until this weight is greater than or equal to 1. It's not. So what's your deal? You can see that the weight... We're in 3... are we executing both transitions? Is that possible? Oh. I got it. We're transitioning to idle and then into the follow-through pulse. Okay. The thing that... Blending the pulse. There's nothing setting that bool back to 0, huh? No, there is right here. This doesn't, though. It does. Fuck. So you're going to here, and then you're going to here, and then you're going to here. But you shouldn't. Is it like this executes on a... Do I need to wait a tick? Let's do a test. State wait. So only do this if you're actually in the idle. If this is greater than 0.5. It's working now, I can already tell. We're gonna verify by using our eyes though. Like, we're gonna look at this. You're gonna see that this never turns yellow. Well, nothing turned yellow. See? So that was the problem. Okay, so the problem was we were transitioning correctly to idle, but this event that triggers on the beginning was happening at the same tick. Basically, I needed to wait a tick before you're capable of transitioning back out of idle. This doesn't feel super clean, but I can't think of a better way to do it. Because I just need you to wait. Whatever, the problem's solved. Her face goes back to normal now. That's what's important. You know what we need to do? So we need more. I think she's gotta have resistance on first expanding. I wonder if I have implemented a curve for that yet. I need player pawn, event graph. Where's this gonna be? It's gonna be in extend lineage check. Find the extend percentage. Yeah, I am remapping it to a curve. Where's that curve? Player movement curve. Ooh. No. Well. Here's the problem. Well, that should work. No, I want a new one. Let's go with player extension curve. I want it to be more pull this handle. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. This will be much better than it was. That's what's important. Let's player pawn. Schmick curve. Not the curve we want. Where are you set? Oh, you're just literally set right here? Nowhere near cool enough. Okay. Let's push on this. Yeah, no, that's dumb. Not really feeling it. I think this is something that's reversed a lot too. And I'm using the same curve for if it's a shorter, like all the other limbs are 2. I have an extension of 2 units. This is an extension of 1 unit. So I shouldn't tune based on this one. Or I should give it its own curve. Alright. Like, what I want is, I might need a bounce for the extremities. That's what I think I actually want. So after you finish doing a pull, okay. I need to do what I just did with her with the other characters, and then I'll start thinking about adding follow through for the extremities. Because we kind of, no, we need follow through for the extremities. Okay. Let's save all and check in, and then start on the other characters. Actually, we might have broken the other characters. Let's check the other characters first. What is the state of the drummer? This is a level I need to debug pretty badly. Ugh. You're not supposed to be able to move. Are you moving through a wall? It's hard to say. The one that's... Like, look at this one. Can't tell. There should be a failsafe in there. And you're not moving through the ground. He is so cool. Alright. Sweet. Paper Cat is part of Animal State. Alright. I kinda wanna... Okay, we're gonna start making my wish list. To do. I'm gonna put them under stretch goals for the week. Idle animation. Face. Accordion. Stretch. Follow through. On the limb. Okay. Alright, now let's get work done. Yeah. The drummer. Oh, the trumpet. Do I want to include these in the blend shape? I think I might have to. They're technically part of the body. Yeah. I could just make the blend shape the whole the whole damn thing. Make this real easy. I feel like I want to separate out the tie because I'm not happy with it and I want to change it later. Yeah, okay. start with oh, whoops. I like the idea that it's kind of blowing a bit. He's a tromboner. Trombone user. What happened to your materials, bro? Why you gotta be like this, man? Fucking up your mats. Or maybe... Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I've been checking the chat. Nah, Jonas, it's still a weekend project. We work 4 days a week at the Molasses Flood right now. So this is the last day of my weekend. My weekends are usually 3 days. So maybe it's a cheat weekend. Sorry I missed you going, Pete. Megaspell, I understood most of the words that you wrote. Don't know what a solder point is. But I wish you good luck with whatever it is you're dealing with. Sounds rough. Oh shit. Why is Discord so confusing? Because I'm real dumb. Alright, now we need... Okay, so this is his working face. Now let's make his, freaked out face. I feel like he should have a scream. Definitely. Definitely feel like he should have a scream. Alright, that'll do. What the hell is going on here? Oh god. It's actually fucked up in the model too. Okay. Ah, god damn it. Okay, so sometimes mine does crash. I think I said earlier today it never crashes for me. This is revenge. Shit happens, man. Inverse corrective blend shapes, yeah, there's tools for that sort of thing, but it's such a pain. Or you can take, like, here's one blend shape, here's another one, subtract this to kind of get your corrective blends. It's definitely a world I haven't had to live in, but I have mad respect for the people that do it. Like, there's some really cool shit, especially when you get into, like, the people who are blending their blend shapes and also blending texture maps and normal maps to get things like when a character looks around, the veins in the neck pop out correctly and shit like that. Because in AAA, people get so intensely into the most specific things sometimes, and it's really cool to see, like, to meet the person who spent a year on this one face, that kind of thing. It's intense. But yeah. And if you ever ask somebody that's like way into that stuff, you're like, when did you become the person that just spent a year on this? And they're usually like, oh, somebody had to do it. Looked like shit. Turned out that person was me. Okay, so clearly the materiality's got all jacked. This should be character matte. I guess I'll just go with matte black. This should be character yellow. Ah, the hypershade opens now. It's a fucking crapshoot, man. I gotta stop saying that shit. This is good. Okay. I think that fixed my weird material ID problems. Maybe. Not for you, apparently. Not import any more targets. Why? They're definitely there. Their settings. Import morph targets is on. Maya. Windows. You're here in Maya, but not in the editor. Curious. It's getting more interesting by the moment. Also, you're missing a shit ton of bones, are you? You shouldn't be. What's your deal? You are there. You're lying. Caught you in a lie. You're there the whole time. Just, the panel didn't update a bit. Got it. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. I realize now I wasn't supposed to move this. Because that is outlining the tie. To 4. opposite. Good. Theoretically, that might just work. Let's find out. I haven't read the chat in like an eternity. Did I miss anything, guys? The pores of the face. That sounds like something that'd be a SIGGRAPH. Holy shit, Megaspell, that sounds awesome. Sorry I missed those. And welcome to the chat, Tango. Nope. The Flame in the Flood, everything was modeled and textured by Scott Sinclair. Literally everything. He's got a really kind of illustrative style. We basically, like, the game was his style. He painted every texture, did every model. I mean, I had to do, like... There's things like he modeled the raft initially before we had all the idea of upgrades and stuff. And I wanted you to, like... I looked at the raft and I was trying to figure out how you would dock. Their idea was like you would just like beach the raft, but then we built out like literally a dock, and we needed like a loading screen in between when you were in the islands and not. And so I thought it'd be fun to do something like, what if you take the tire off and you throw it on the dock? And so I'd have to model the back faces for the tire. I basically remodeled a lot of the raft, but all the it was technical remodeling. It was to make it so that there was back faces so that I could animate, and it was all using, and I was re-UVing it to use Scott's UVs. So basically he did all the work. Like I did the grunt work to make it animate the way I wanted to. Oh shit, Chris Slight, hey man. Welcome to the stream, man. We gotta stop streaming at the same time. Monday's my day, man. You can have any other day of the week. I just got the one. Hey, Chris Slight. We're gonna make Euler. I'm gonna put Euler to work. Let's see if this just works. It probably won't. Get him into a place where I can see what's going on. Yeah, no, it works. He's got a face. Wait, why did that? Oh. See, I got a... Oof, new known bug. I hate this control scheme. See the dithering? It doesn't know which way to go. Let's see that in slow motion. Ah! Not really getting the Yeah, make a spell, I think you're right. That's kind of what I was trying to do here. I'm trying to think this is not even playing though. There's a quick way to find out. Check it. Boop. Now we'll know for sure. I mean, I can't actually do this, because which direction is up, his head may not be up, but this is just for testing. No, see? It's as though it's not playing. Oh, shoot. need this anymore. Get back to that later. Falling. You should just play this. Ah, yes. That curve won't be additive. States. Locomotion. Wrong tree. Body. States. Active. Moving. Don't need that. States. Falling. Yeah, we might just handle the face directly in each state. Modify the curve. Working. Falling. 1. Okay, now they should play their falling shape. Much better. Okay, let's fix the ludicrous amount of extension we have going on here. Keep some of it. Sweet. What's going on here? Sorry, I accidentally went way too far up. Okay, so my microphone is not doing anything weird, Chris? Like we're good? Are we good? I don't think this is challenging, Bearded Outlaw. Maybe it's all hard. Game dev is hard. If it was easy, everyone would do it, because it's obviously super fun. Alright, good man. Stay thirsty. I don't like that username. It's not good. Leads to dehydration. Alright, we need to... I'm not allowed to log off until the drum is done as well. So we're gonna get the drum done. And then I'm probably going to call it a day for the streaming, and I'll probably do more work offline. Because, I don't know. Because that's enough streaming. Because a day of streaming is a lot. Drum is the last thing to do. Take what we just did and do it for the drum. It's getting hot in this basement out of nowhere. The weather in Boston is insane. I swear to God, we're having the apocalypse. It was like 70 a couple days ago. in February. Fair enough, stay thirsty. That's good. That'll stave off the dehydration. I want to mess around with his hat too later. There's alright, stretch goal. Start writing down stretch goals so I don't tend to get randomized really, really easily. I'm gonna do that today. Alright. We are gonna do yes. Is all of this literally like a million different shapes? Yeah, okay. Cool. That's fine. It's actually almost easier. How do I want to do this? I want none of this. Get the fuck out. What the hell is your deal? Swear to God. Are you messing with me? Yeah. Stay thirsty. Are you a Boston local? I don't remember. I lose track of all the people in here. Not because there's a lot of you, just because my brain is very small. It is not good at remembering these things. But yeah, it was intense. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do, I actually need the hat because I can't picture this without it. much like a snarl. Ah. God damn it, man. Dookie was busted. I know that's right. A lot to work with for this character. I'll call that working. We'll try that. Cool. Man, New York City. Guess I can never complain about it being too expensive here. I visited New York, but I spent like a couple weeks in the summer in not Jersey City, what is it called? Belleville? Kind of a not so nice area of New Jersey. So it wasn't really, like, I went to New York each day and stuff, but it wasn't really the whole experience, you know? People in Jersey are weirdly obsessed with Hoboken. I don't really get it. I feel like New York is right there. But I can see how it's kind of a pain to go to New York a lot. But still, I would just be honest. I'd be like, we go here because it's a pain to go into New York. I wouldn't be like, no, Hoboken is better. Because let's be real. Right. You feel me? The grapes were probably sour. To be fair, Hoboken is a pretty funny name for a place. Am I saying that right? Is it Hoboken? Is there any other way to say it? Whatever. It's clearly been a while. I don't get to New York much. Which is a shame because I'm like right here, but I'm lazy. And Boston's pretty cool. I don't even get out to Boston as much as I probably should. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good at all. Kinda just don't know what to do with this tie. 99 problems, and one of them's this fucking bow tie. Let's just make it go away. Blech. There. That's not gonna lerp very well, by the way. So a blend shape just lerps from position to position, so this isn't gonna like rotate around, it's just gonna... I don't know what it's gonna do. Let's find out. That's fine. Will do. So, gone. Yeah. Body drummer. Oh god, that's not right at all. What went wrong? I probably didn't skin that damn mesh back. Go away. Edit, delete by type history. Skin. Blend shape, save. Select hierarchy. Yeah. Not your shit, huh? Okay, that's weird. Import. Body drawer 2. Just real big on this hat, huh? Edit. Whoops. Crap. Edit. Delete by type history. I don't know what else to say to you, man. So what is this shit? That's gone now. Ah, good. Okay. You're back. You've lost all your materials. That kind of sucks. But you're back. Bummer. What if I reload the editor if you'll just be fine? Oh, yeah, I did that stuff. Like the touristy stuff. And I have a bunch of, like, I used to work in theater, so I have a couple of friends. One of my best friend from high school, she, owns a company that makes, like, sets, I guess, for Broadway shows and off-Broadway shows. It's really cool. I love visiting her. We deal with a lot of the same shit. We're both, like, struggling small business owners in a fucked up way in creative fields. But yeah, she designs sets and paints them and stuff for Broadway shows. Her life is cool. I go hang out with her. She lives in Brooklyn. Unfortunately, my friends, like, a lot of my friends who work in tech live in, like, Queens, I think. And a lot of my theater friends live in Brooklyn, and there's just no way to get from one to the other easily with the train, which is already, like, the train there is... I'm sure there's a reason it's as complicated as it is. Yeah. Like, there's gotta be a reason it's that complicated. Alright, cool. entirely convinced this is right. What's the deal? I guess that is right. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be the nobody from Brooklyn ever goes to Queens. Like, I guess Brooklyn, I'm gonna assume Brooklyn is like real cool. And Queens is where people go when they're like, you know, want a family and stuff. I'm not sure though. I actually know astonishingly little about New York. Should probably know more than I do, considering proximity. I mean, I guess it's fine. Don't see anything that makes more sense. One of you must be... Like, what is this? Lambert 17. I think you're supposed to be that. That'll do. Exports. Moment of truth. Let's see how our drummer looks here. God, I have a lot of bugs to fix. Just in general with this camera shit. What? The fuck was that? can't check that in. King of Queens? No, I haven't seen that. I'll check that out. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Why is this happening? Let's see here. Definitely entering the falling state. Oops. That's a fun way to do it. Okay. This is additive. I copied this all over. Should you be mesh space additive? What did I do for the spawn? Local space select animation. The crazy thing is it feels like the undo is working fine. So I'm just gonna go again, but this time. Alright, hold on here. Debug, drum. I don't really like that animation either. Just to see if that's news. Yeah, undo is always going in the direction of the fate. Why? Also, is that only for this character? She does not. Oh, they all do it now. They didn't used to do that. This was working fine earlier. What has changed? We modified that curve. That shouldn't change anything. But it does. Weird. I like that the stand is objectively broken, but I kind of dig it. Alright, that's enough fun for today, guys. I'm gonna take a stream break in a bit. Hey Aiden, what's up, man? I think I'm about to take off. Guys want to chat for a sec, or? Looks like you guys are all rolling out too. It's Monday. We're done with this shit. And how Rory feels about breaks. Breaks and naps. Rory's favorite things. Breaks are good. Yeah, I'll probably take a break and then I'll get back to working, just not streaming tonight. And veg out a bit. I'm sorry, Aiden. I saw you were here and I was like, shit, man, I gotta go. I got places to be. Rory, they have that. That's called just being a bum, man. You can just do that whenever you want, man. Just stop doing shit. Let's see. I can't believe you just had this revelation. You ever seen Office Space? It's pretty, that's kind of like the point in the movie. Just figured out you could be a bum, huh? It's news to Rory. Alright, I'm out. See you guys. I don't know when I'll see you. Probably before Monday. I tend to do another stream on the weekends. Like in between. But definitely by Monday I'll see you guys again. Later, Kayla. Later, Thirsty. Peace.